the Lord's command, man abides in the house of Mammon, and by his command he engages in cosmic plays. By the Lord's command, the sky is spread all over. By the Lord's command, subsists the creature in the water, over dry land, and in the three world. By the Lord's order, we ever take our breath and morsel, and by his order, he watches over all and makes them see. By his order, God created 10 incarnations, innumerable gods, and numberless devils. Whoever obeys the Lord's command is robed in honor at the divine portal. By uniting him with the true name, the Lord merges him in himself. Under his command, the Lord spent 36 ages in ceaseless trance. By his command, he has created his seekers, the perfect persons, and men engaged in contemplation. Of himself, he is Lord of all and has snaffled all. Whomsoever he forgives, him he emancipates. In the strong fortress of the body, with the beauteous doors, abides the self-king with his special assistants. Whosoever is engrossed in falsehood and avarice, he does not obtain an abode in the Lord's home. Man by his greed and sin regrets. If one seeks the Lord's shelter, then in this body village of his come to abide the powerful truth, contentment, chastity, charity, and self-control. Nanak says, then spontaneously is attained the divine life of the universe, and by following the Guru's word, honor is achieved. Maru, first Guru, the illimitable Lord in his deep trance assumed his might. He himself is detached, endless, and unequaled. Himself displaying his might, views it, and from the void creates substances without consciousness. From the unattribute self, he has created air and water. Creating the world, he has appointed mind, the king of body fortress. Within the fire, water, and living beings is thy light, O Lord, and in thy absolute self lies the power of creation. From the absolute Lord were raised the Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. In all the ages, the absolute Lord is pervasive. Perfect is the person who contemplates over this state. Meeting him, all doubts is dispelled. Out of the Lord's dormant might were established the 7 lakes. He who made them, he of himself contemplates them too. The mind which by the Guru's grace bathes in that true tank never afterwards enters into existences again. From the absolute Lord came the moon, the sun, and the firmament. His light is pervasive in the 3 worlds. The unattributed Lord is unknowable, infinite, and unattached, and is seated in trance. From his hidden omnipotence, he created the earth and sky. By infusing his true might, the Lord has sustained them without pillars. Creating the 3 worlds by the string of Mammon are these tied. By himself, he creates and destroys. From the absolute Lord have arisen the 4 sources of creation, and from the absolute Lord the forms of speech. All that springs from the void is absorbed in the void. The supreme creator Lord has created the play of vegetation, and by his word has shown the wondrous show. From his absolute self, he has made both the night and the day. From the Lord have come creation, destruction, pleasure, and suffering. The Guruvard remains detached from weal and woe, and becoming eternal, abides in his own home. The Vedas